전 교장이었다는 새끼가. 자, 피스 제럴드 교수의 조상화 되어 아십시오. 지도 내실이군요. 다른 기숙사들도 살짝 둘러보려고 했거든? 기숙사 입구까지 가도 다른 기숙사 학생은 못 들어가더라. 후플푸플한 그리핀으로 입구 갔는데 못 들어가고, 레번클로도 원래는 레번클로 설정이 독수리 석상 있는데 문제 맞추면 들어갈 수 있거든요? 당연하게도 문제는 나오지 않았습니다. 야 아줌마 이거.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
호그와트에 있어?
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's
근데
office?
지금까지 시험 준비를 안 해놓은 거야? 그렇게 기대를
I
했는데?
had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us.
미친놈인가?
Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
교장실 잠입 미션이 내려오네. 살다. 아니 덤블도어였으면 들어가라 그랬을 텐데.
The headmaster's office. Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
연구실에서 피그 교수와 대화하세요. 홀리주스 작전. 어디가 가깝지? 마법 교실이 제일 가깝지 않을까? 바바바바바바밤. 인구실. 선생님.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into?
폴리주스가 한 달인가 걸리는 걸로
Ages to
아는데.
brew.
It does?
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
폴리주스. 변하는 것까지는 안 보여주네 직접적으로.
Incredible.
시발.
I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the
들음 소리 너무 현실적인데.
robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade.
어?
That should give you
뒤에 월장석 있네.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
나 왜 저거 못
It's
봤었냐?
rather strange to
문스톤.
hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
야, 밤에만 가져갈 수 있지 근데. 알로호무라 근데 레벨 굳이 높여야 되냐? 어차피 메인 캐만 볼 건데 이제. 원래는 저거 마법 때문에 서브캐까지 했었는데 나머지는 이제 메인 캐만 보겠습니다.
Do you have a moment, Professor?
에?
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only you'd asked me
아,
about
나중에 마실게요. 나중에.
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
뭐가 최선인지는 내가 결정하죠.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you want taken up by your office.
종기를 치료하는 얘기야?
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
연맥이네 그냥.
Now, to determine which student.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better. Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
What could the headmaster want?
교장 선생님이 뭘 원하시는 거지 이러고 있네. 호잇. 이 몸은 정말 최고구만.
Greetings. I mean, out of my way, children.
Headmaster? Here, what could he want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine
교장 연맥이네.
mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you, I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
아니 성격 파탄자가 됐는데 그냥?
When I witness...
Professor, a word? Professor Black?
저요?
Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they are fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
제발 그렇게 해주세요.
Idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
교장 나락 보내기.
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
좋아. 교장 고발됐다 이제.
Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him?
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
절로 가야 되나?
It's the headmaster, and he's coming this way.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Professor, a word, please.
왜 당신은 또 왜
Hello, Professor Black.
세 명째야?
Professor Weasley, how delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
더 이상 피그 교수를 신경 안 써도 될 것 같았어요.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But sir, if I may,
방임주의.
I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig.
스크롭 어디 아니 스크롭.
Professor Fig some breathing room.
Scrope's as hard at work.
Ahem. Attention, Scrope.
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
감히 내 말에 돌을 달아?
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
블랙은 수녀를 그거거든요? 수녀를 우선시하는 가문입니다.
It's purebloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope.
순도에 관한 건 맞네요.
Always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you.
아, 씨발 트름은 왜 자꾸 하는 거야?
Polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
아, 존나 딜없네 그냥.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
알로호모라. 개쓰레기 같은 거 주네. 자, 블랙 교수의 교장실에 들어가기. 교장실.
What are you up to now?
회전 계단 타야 되나? 나름 가까워 보이는 곳으로 플로를 탔는데도 뭐네요?
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. Revelio.
있을 것 같더라. 교장실의 가구의 석상.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
잠자는 조상화. 기숙사 배정모자 여기 있네.
Revelio.
나머지는 문 너머에 있는 것 같고.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize
어?
some elements of it as I was inspired
죽음의
by
성물인가?
tales
음유시인
which
비들의
many
그
wizarding
이야기?
children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio. That must be the pedestal.
오늘 딱 이거까지만 진행하고 끄면 될 것 같은데? 11시 정도까지 하겠습니다.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
약간 연필 그림체 같이 바뀌었죠?
In this place, you may call me Neve.
어디 계신데요, 교수님?
You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
오,
You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me.
재빠르고 조심스럽게 움직이래요.
The first you will need is a cloak.
망토. 문이 안 열리는데? 들키지 않고 마을을 지나가세요. 누구한테 들키지 말라는 거야?
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
오, 죽음을 피하래. 집에 지팡이도 없지? 야, 이걸 어떻게 안 들키고 지나가? 어떻게 안 들키기 빠르게 뛰어듭니다.
I should have run when I could.
could Neve be?
아 씨발. 아 이쪽 보는데 저 새끼? 지금 마법이 안 써집니다.
I need to time this just right.
그렇지 꺼져. 지금
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
이게 뒤 있는 애들이 시야가 병신이라서 어차피 못 본단 말이야. 뒤돌았을 때 그냥 뛰어냅니다. 가냐 멍청아?
How could this happen?
망토 어딨어 망토.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
사다리 타기 전에 걸린 듯? 아니 망토 어딨어 투명 망토. 죽음의 성물 얘기 맞는 것 같은데?
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere.
이 앞에는 그냥 마을 사람이네요?
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
야 여기를 어떻게 지나가냐? 뛰어 그냥 뛰어.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
아이 씨발 돌아갈 방법까지 찾아야 돼? 이 사이에 길 있네. 아닌가? 얘는 제낄 수 있는데 저 앞에 저기 감시가 하나 더 있어가지고. 아 미치겠네. 됐다. 가자. 뛰어. 아 씨발 죽음 있는데?
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
아니 교수 시험이란 그게 너무 적은디? 아 미친. 교수가 나에게 마법사가 아니라 암살자의 재능을 원하는 거 아니냐 이 정도면? 와 씨발 이거 어떻게 지나가? 꺼져주세요. 저 앞에 죽음 대기하고 있는데? 맞냐 이거?
Now's my chance.
지금이 찬스 맞아? 투명망토다. 투명망토.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
성물 하나 찾았네요. 이제 그냥 다녀도 피해 다닐 수 있을 것 같은데? 이게 괜히 성물이 아닐 텐데? 가볼까? 안 걸릴걸? 맞네.
They can't see me at all.
안
I
들키네.
can get closer to them.
확실히 성물은 성물이다잉?
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
뭐시오?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you.
어,
Do not
딱총나무?
squander its extraordinary power.
맞네, 딱총나무 지팡이네. 생긴 딱총나무 지팡이죠.
I've never felt such power.
스펠이 4개밖에 없습니다.
Revelio.
나머지 등록도 못해요. 지금 목록창 열어봤는데 작동을 안해.
Depulso.
야, 타격감이 다른데?
Revelio.
역시 딱총나무인가?
Descendo. Depulso. Bombarda.
다 잡으면서 다니면 되는 거 아닌 그럼? 의외로 부활의 돌이 마지막이네? 우와, 9,000? 십사기 처음 보는 데미지 숫자다. 아니 성물이 개사기긴 했네. 부활의 돌은 그럼 무슨 능력이 있을라나? 뒤지고 살아나나? 얘랑 싸워야 돼? 트롤 새끼가 하나둘이 아닌데? 다 잡지 않았니? 딱총나무 클라스 질이네 근데. 야 튀는 게 아니야? 아 회피를 눌렀어야 되는데.